magkakasunod yung mga bagyo, kalamidad na pinagdaanan ng ating bayan, doon sa mga rural areas natin, kung saan na farming, no, mga agricultural na lands po natin, binalita namin dito, nakita natin yung mga baka
na namatay, nalunod
dahil yung kanilang mga may-ari, no, yung mga farmers, walang choice kundi iwan sila. At dahil kasi ang diskarte pala ng pamahalaan, they will just compensate yung farmer.
Correct.
Meron silang restocking assistance ang Department of Agriculture mula sa Quick Response Fund. Pero iba ang panawagan ng PAWS. Go ahead, Ana. Ano ba dapat ang gawin natin?
Oo, totoo yan. No? Yung ating response is laging yung compensate na lang, pabayaan na lang mamatay yung mga farmed animals. But our call ever since, no, nung 2009 pa, after Ondoy, is that we can do things better by including animals in the National Disaster Preparedness Plan. Kasi sa preparedness, ine-evacuate na yung mga tao. And we believe that the animals can be evacuated along with the people. And there should be evacuation areas that will hold people and also farm animals and even companion animals nung humans. And this can be done. We've already shown this nung impending Taal volcano eruption. There were di ba, mga red zone areas yung pinapaalis nila. So when PAWS came there, we coordinated with Lipa City Veterinarian's Office and yung regional office ng Department of Agriculture, that's the Region 4A. And we were able to successfully evacuate 55 large animals. So horses, carabaos, cows. And this was a purely volunteer effort. Pag sinabing volunteer, these were the government waited up for us, yung pong regional office ng DA. They were up until mga 9 p.m. just to wait for us. And kino-ordinate nila to after office hours. And yung PAWS naman, we were able to secure mga vehicles from donors that were, pwede silang maglagay ng mga kabayo doon at mga kalabaw. Although hindi siya proper, talaga, ng kabayo yung transport. Kasi I'm sure there are other better things of ways of transporting. But at that time kasi parang puputok na yung vulkan, so we were all hurrying. And it was done. The animals were evacuated. Yan, nakita nyo may konting ramp. And nababa sila dito sa regional office ng DA. So pwede, kung small NGO with a few of the agencies of government can do it, and this was response na to. This wasn't even preparedness. This was, the disaster was already there. Nagawa ng paraan, mas maganda kung if we will include them in preparedness plans. And we believe the government can do this. There's actually a way na we can save all these lives. And instead of this, pabayaran na mamatay, tapos babayaran. It's a waste of resources. These are also the environmental impact, no, nung nabubulok na mga katawan ng mga farmed animals. We can do these things better. And yun lagi ang panawagan. Kasi minsan kasi government has a parang limited view na laging human lives lang. And minsan may argument na ay mas importante ang human lives. There's no argument, no, na mas importante human lives. But we can do things better kasi if with preparedness, no one needs to perish, not even the animals.
Okay. So, Ms. Ana, in an ideal situation, when you say national preparedness to include farm animals, are you looking at paano parang mag-identify ng evacuation site para sa yung mga LGUs, no, they will already pinpoint, mag-identify na sila ng evacuation site for large farm animals na, okay, so kunyari, like ang Bicol, alam natin, lagi silang welcoming committee ng mga bagyo. Pag nagtaas na ng storm signal, let's say ang Pag-asa, o sige na, lahat na ng mga farmers na may mga malalaking mga farm animals, kabayo, baka, kambing, whatever, dito na po nyo ilalagay. Yan ba ang nakikita mong national preparedness na sagot para sa mga LGU?
Ito pa, yung mga preparedness, National Preparedness Plan, yan, it's actually like preparing for even before the typhoons come, ano. So alam ko some of the LGUs already have, kasi naiinis na nga sila na, di ba, pag nagkakabagyo, nandun lagi sa elementary school, doon ang evacuation center, so nadidisrupt pati yung mga
Klase.
yung education system natin, o kaya sa basketball court. So parang ano na sila, they're coming to the realization na since this is already a way of life for us because of climate change and things like that, maggawa na tayo ng mga permanent evacuation center na yun lang ang purpose nila. And sayang, kasi this preparedness could already include animals in the situation, no? Pwede na natin siyang i-prepare. So, may mga kino-construct na ang mga LGUs, certain centers called evacuation centers na hindi sila basketball court at hindi sila yung elementary school na pinag-evacuatan. And we could include na architectural structures that will include animals. So pati transport sana isipin na rin. And since we know naman that the typhoons will be coming at a certain time, we can already evacuate these animals.
So isa
together, Sunnet 25, Sunnet 25.